Hey, what's up, guys? This is Raj H, the author of the My Wi-Fi Lifestyle blog, and just wanted to come in here and share some stuff with you. Hope you're having a good day. I really do, man. Life is precious, and we're always lucky to get another day given to us, whether it's the universe or a higher power or God or Allah or whoever it is you believe in that provides you that day. It's always a blessing, right, to have another day. And so I hope you're making the most of it and having a great time. I want to thank you for stopping by, watching this video. I wanted to share some stuff real quick with you. You see the title of my video is Empower Network a Scam? Well, I want to admit right away that I wrote that title to get you to see my point of view on all these scam videos that are out there, and all these critics that are out there. Now, before I do that, let me, for those of you who haven't already clicked off and are still watching, let me get in here and tell you real quick, man. I've had a lot of experience with entrepreneurial endeavors and business opportunities where you pay money to make money, right? Where you pay to join some kind of club, or try to join some kind of training, or join some kind of thing where you just pay some money and automatically you have some fully automated platform that's going to make you a lot of money. There's a lot of stuff out there like that, yeah, and some of it has scam-like qualities. Some of it definitely, the customer support isn't there. I agree, but I have to say, and this is from my experience and what I've and from the education I've of had with these on these companies, and experience with a lot of these different companies, because I myself have gone through quite a few different multi-level marketing deals, real estate investment trainings. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. eBay retail. I mean, eBay retail is totally legitimate. A lot of people make money on that, right? So, but drop shipping companies, all kinds of stuff. I've done all the time. I've done multi-level marketing, 2 different companies before the one I'm currently doing right now, which is actually affiliate marketing I'm doing, which is a little bit different than multi-level marketing. But anyways, I'm sure most of you are watching this either know the difference, or if you don't, you can Google. Oh, okay, I'll tell you. The multi-level marketing, the difference is you're making you're joining a company by buying their product, and then you promote that same product, and every time you sell it you make commissions, or a service, but it could be a product or a service. So whereas affiliate marketing is when you join an affiliate company, when you become an affiliate of a company, you have the right to sell their products for a commission, whatever commission they decide to give you. I mean, you don't necessarily have to buy their products to sell them. You can just sell their products and make a commission even if you're not using them. Although, obviously, to be, for it to be more legitimate and ethical, it's hard for you to promote a product you yourself don't own. So yeah, that's the difference. But you don't have to own it to sell it. You can sell the product and make money. So that's the difference between affiliate and multi-level marketing. So anyways, I've done a lot of these companies, and I know that there's a lot of stuff out there, and people get really upset because they join these companies and then they don't make any money, and then they don't get the proper support that they were promised, and that it's unfortunate. There are people in these companies that will sell you a dream, but then once you get into it, you realize it's a nightmare. It's not as easy as they made it out to be, and that's really sad, because the reality is that most of these companies do work. Some of them better than others, some of them better customer support than others, some of them better training than others, some of them they have a better company culture than others. But definitely most of them do work. But it's, once you join, you have to, the point is, nothing in life is free. You're not going to get something for nothing. That's just the way life is. That's just laws of the universe. There has to be a give and take. You can't just take. You can't just pay for joining some company, some business opportunity, and then money is going to fall in your lap. You didn't buy. I say this all the time, and for those of you who watch my other videos, I apologize, but you're not buying some winning lottery ticket when you join these companies. That's just the short and small of it. And I've gone short and tall of it, and I've gone and read some of these complaints that people make, and that's what this is about. These things where people say this is a scam, or they go in, or someone writes, is XYZ company a scam? And then when you go in, they're actually promoting the company, because a person out there who's been introduced to this idea wants to go and check and see if it really works or not. Well, and so they click on is XYZ a scam? And then the person who comes up in the video is just trying to promote that company. They're not trying to tell you if it's a scam or not. So yeah, and there's a lot of that kind of marketing out there. And yeah, I mean, I actually think it's a pretty ingenious way to get people to pay attention, because, you know, people's minds are always very suspicious, and on the, you know, they're very curious and a little bit on the negative side of when they get presented this stuff, because there have been things in the past that have happened with certain companies where, you know, it makes people suspicious. But more than that, what's happened is many people have joined opportunities like this, and then they don't do nothing. They don't make any real effort, and that's the average action that happens after a person joins. They don't really do much. If they do something, they do very little, or they make a big effort for, you know, a week or 2 weeks or a month max. They don't see any results, and they say, oh, this is a scam. Well, it's not like that. You know, that's just not the way it works. I mean, and people get real upset, and then they want to say this company is a scam. The reality is that, you know, there are a few of them out there who've gone in and either they had the prior training, or they just got super motivated and just started doing the research, and they started really soaking it all in and just excuse me, working the system of that company to the max, and they just started pulling in big money right away, like within the first week or 2 weeks, you know. But that's not typical. Now, there are a lot of other people in these companies who, they're not often highlighted, but they get in, they realize that, you know, it's going to take work, but they put the work in for 2, 3, 6 months, a year. They put it in, and then even when times are tough and they're not making any commissions, they're not making any sales, they keep pushing forward with it, and eventually stuff starts to happen. 1 sale, then 2, then 3, you know, and they're good leaders. They keep following up. They don't let a failure get them down, and they go forward. And then these people actually end up building, you know, very healthy income, 6-figure incomes, 7-figure incomes within maybe not in a month, maybe not in 6 months, maybe not in a year, but within 2, 3 years, they're making the kind of money that they would never make in their regular job for their whole life, you know. So for 40 years of working, they would never make that kind of money. So I mean, these things work, and I just I'm sorry for all of those of you who are watching who feel like I'm, you know, saying, hey, just quit your belly aching, basically. For those of you watching who want to think everything's a scam, and I'm not trying, and look, I'm trying to approach this from a way, just understand that I was that kind of person. I joined so many opportunities that they never worked, and I got mad at those companies. They were scams. I doubted them. I got angry, and I would post stuff about it and say, this place, I put all this money, nothing happened. And, you know, I would be one of those people you'd see writing those comments or whatever on being a critic about these things. And so I was there. But then something happened somewhere here in this last year where I just decided I had to stop and take a hard look at my life. I wasn't going anywhere. I definitely still was not willing. I was just too stubborn to go and work for the man. I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to give up my freedom, relinquish my life to some other company where I'm going to bust my butt from 9 to 5 and make a meager income while the guys at the top are just sitting there signing checks and making all the money from my hard work. I want to be one of those guys, and I was too stubborn to just give into that, even though I had a lot of pressure from my family and my wife. And well, my wife, she didn't put a lot of pressure on me, but she did towards the end there. She started saying, why don't you go out and just get a part-time job and do this other stuff, your entrepreneurial stuff on the side? You know, because even she, and I understand that, but I just didn't give in. I just decided that, look, this is working for other people. Why is it not working for me? Am I a retard? I'm sorry, that's not politically correct, but, you know, am I a retard, or am I mentally disabled, or am I too stupid to do this stuff? No, it was not that. It's just that I had a wrong mindset. I just believed that that I bought some kind of magical ticket to wealth and riches and, you know, the good life, if you will. And that's not it. Definitely, I did buy something that could get me that stuff, but it wasn't an overnight solution to that. It was not like an overnight miracle where I was just going to have the stuff. I have to work for it. I came to realize that, and I want to address that. Right now, the company I am with, Empower Network, yes, I am with Empower Network. I'm an affiliate with them, and I also own many of their products, all their products except for 2, which I will be buying very soon. It's an amazing, amazing company. It is not a scam, but neither are most of the stuff out there that people are that are saying is a scam. Most of it is not a scam. It's just that, and every company has its pros and cons, but most of these companies will work for you if you work them. I personally love Empower Network because it doesn't empower you to just become financially independent or financially free is a word that's been thrown around a lot these days in these business opportunities. But it basically says what it is that I want in my life: financial freedom. I want to do what I want, when I want, with who I want, without any negative financial consequences. It can offer you that, but that's not just how it empowers you financially. It also empowers you as a person. It gives you a platform where you can go out there and you can brand yourself. You can talk, you can show people you're an expert at whatever it is you're passionate about. If you like horses, you can become an expert that you might already be an expert about horses, but no one knows it. Now, you can use their platform and everyone can know that you're an expert about horses. You might like dogs. You might be an expert on dog training. You can now, maybe a small circle knows that you're an expert, but not everyone. Now you can get worldwide recognition through the blogging platform. If you like making money online and you're good at it, you can share how to do that with other people. You can share what it's brought to you through their blogging platform. It's just that freaking amazing, and I just love it. And it empowers you as a person. The trainings that they sell are second to none. You don't have to use these to make money online or to use these in your multi-level marketing company or direct sales company, although you can use this in those. If you're in another company, you don't have to give up that company to join Empower Network. You can join Empower Network, buy their trainings, and it will boost if you follow their directions. If you listen to what they have to say and just faithfully watch their videos and their trainings, you can boost whatever business you're doing to the top level, times 10, times 20, times 1,000 if you really take their advice. I mean, seriously, I'm not kidding. I watched these trainings. I own them. I paid $1,000 for one, $500 for another. I'm getting ready to pay $2,500 for another one. So that's how good they are. I'm paying over $1,000 for trainings that they offer because they are that good. So, I mean, it empowers you as a person. It helps you think differently. It helps you be a different person. It helps you see life differently. It helps you change your habits. And it can help you in other areas of your life you didn't even realize, with your relationships, with the way you interact with your coworkers, with the way that you see life and how you value it. Well, the way the relationship with it can change so many things. It can make you a better communicator. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. It really, with the word empower, when I first used to hear that name when I joined the company, it was almost 6 months ago that I joined the company, but I didn't start taking it seriously until like 2 months ago. But when I joined, I said Empower Network. Wow, that's so hypey, like Empower Network, but really right now, hey man, I'm a believer, dude. It's a great name. It is a network of empowerment. A lot of empowering stuff there, a lot of empowering people, and a lot of it's a lot of just really good, really good stuff, man. And I'd love for you guys to understand that it's not about being a scam. Nothing, just because things don't work out doesn't mean it's a scam. Does that mean if you go out and try to play golf for the first time ever and you don't do well, does that mean the whole sport of golfing is a scam? No, it means that you need to practice more. I mean, that's just it. If you go out and buy a ticket for a horse race, you go out and bet money on a horse for a horse race, and that horse doesn't win. Is it a scam? No, you knew what you were getting into. I mean, if anything, that's more of a scam because the odds are totally against you, but yet you go out and buy the ticket. But since it's such a socially accepted thing, it's okay. Well, fuck. I mean, excuse my language, but well, fuck. I'm sorry. I do cuss from time to time, and I do apologize for those of you who are offended. I knew that I could possibly lose. You knew that, but yet when you buy into a business opportunity and it doesn't work out, all of a sudden it's a scam. And that's just ridiculous. It's just I'm sorry, but I mean, it's a cop out. It's just, if you're not trying hard enough, then blame yourself, because I did it for a long time. I wasn't trying hard enough, and it was my own fault. It wasn't anyone else's fault but my own. So look at who's really to blame. It's mostly you. Now, I'm not saying, if there's somebody out there watching this who's really had a horrible experience and it's obvious that it was a scam, kudos to you, man. If it was. But most of the time, for most of you out there who tried something and it didn't work, stop and really think about, go and look at what the people who are making the real money in the company and see what they're actually doing. Find out what their day-to-day schedule is. Find out how they're working the system. See if you were doing all the things they were doing. I mean, I guarantee you weren't, because if you were, you'd be making the kind of money they were, period. That's it. The reason when they say at the income disclosure statement, say the results are not typical, when they're showing somebody who's talking about a company and saying, I made $50,000 in 1 month, that person was not doing typical things. That's it. That's what it means when it says results are not typical, is that person is not typical. The average person goes in and does absolutely nothing. Or if they do something, they do very minimal amount, and then they give up, and then they say, well, I didn't make any money, and then they give up, you know. So that's crap, you know. You're doing what the average person does. Whereas the top 1%, they are making that money not because they're special or they have some special talent or because the company just uses them as a spokesperson that says, hey, we'll pay you a whole bunch of money to say you made a lot of money with us. No, it's nothing like that. They're regular people like you and me, but they just went in there and they did atypical things, and that's why they got atypical results. More people could make you know, it would be great if everyone would do what those people are doing and everyone made that kind of money. Then it would be the other way around. For a person, then it would be a person who would come on and say, man, I joined and I didn't make any money, or I made a little bit of money. And then they put the advertisement says, these results are not typical. Most people are blowing it up because most people are being atypical. Most people are going out there and busting their butts to make this money. And that's what it's about. And let me tell you, when I say busting your butt, it's not like busting your butt like when you're in your own job, in your regular 9 to 5 or job or a corporate job or whatever job that you do where you're working for the man, where you're making some other dude rich. You're working hard there, but you're never going to get the kind of the results and the pay and the recognition is never going to equal the kind of hard work you're putting in. Whereas in these kind of business opportunities, if you put in that same amount of effort that you put into your 9 to 5 job, especially if you have a hard job, and you know it's a hard job, if you put that same effort into doing these kind of business opportunities, within 5 years, frick 5 years, 2 years, 1 year even, you know, and I can't promise, I can't guarantee this for you, that's illegal, but I can tell you that I've seen it happen. I've seen people do it in a month or 2 months. Really seriously, anywhere from a month. I've seen people go up to $7,000 in their first week, and I've seen people who've taken all up to 2 years to start making a 6-figure income. But whatever it is, there are people at all levels here where they bust their butts, and in 2 years they're making the kind of money they couldn't even make in 1 year at their job. They couldn't even make in 5 years at their job. They're making that, you know, every month or every year in this in a business opportunity like Empower Network. There are people who are making, and I'm not just saying this to hype you up. Seriously, this is honest to God truth. You can see it in their income disclosure. There's people making $100,000 a month there. There's people making $200,000 a month. There's a lot of people making $50,000 a month, $10,000 a month on the average in the top circles. And those are the people who are atypical. They're busting their butts to get it. And now most of them on autopilot. They hardly do any work now. I mean, they just do 2 to 3 hours a day. For the first year, they busted their butts, and now they just 2 to 3 hours a day as opposed to your 8 hours a day, and they're making 3 times more money in a month than you make in a year, you know? So, you know, there's something to it, and, you know, I just stop belly aching and calling everything a scam if you're one of those people, because let me tell you something, I can say that because I was one of those people, and I had a revelation, and so I mean I'm just trying to share that with you because really I want you to do good. I want you to be able to take something like Empower Network. I'd love for you to join my team, and you're always welcome to. There's always a link at the bottom of my videos. You can go click in, put your email address, your name and your email address, and you'll be taken to a free video, and it's a free training platform for online marketing with one of my mentor, and it's really awesome. You could always join my team, and I would love to see you do well in a company like this, and I would help you. I would help you all I can as long as you're a doer. I mean, as long as you're willing to do it. As long as you realize that it's not the company's fault if you don't make money. It's going to be your own. And you know, if you show me that you're serious, I will give you everything I got. I got a lot of training videos that are for the upper level people, for people who have to buy the higher products. I will share those with you if you show me the commitment and show me that you're ready, you know, and show me you're ready. That could mean various things. And you know, once you join and I see that you've joined through my email, I'll get in touch with you by phone, or I'll get whatever. I mean, I'm a real person. Once you do that, you'll get an email. You can respond to my email, and I'll tell me how to get a hold of you. I will, and we'll do this together. And that's the reason when I say quit your belly ache, you know, I want you to get out of your 9 to 5. I want you to stop being miserable. I want you to stop hating life and hating getting up and going to work and not being happy because you can't provide your wife or your husband or your children with the things they want, or not being able to take but only one vacation a year, and by the time the vacation started it already feels like it's over because you know you bust your butt for 98% of the year and then 99% of the year, and then you get 1% of the year, not even 1%, like 0.002% of the year you get to go and take a vacation. It sucks, you know. And then now these days with the way things are going, you don't even have the kind of money you'd like to take the kind of vacation you'd like. I'd like to get you out of that. I really would. You know, just stop calling everything a scam. Decide that, you know, you're the one to blame because you didn't work it, just the way I didn't work it. Because once you realize that you're the one to blame, guess what you can do? You can change how you handle the situation. You can't change the company if it really is a scam. But if it's not a scam and it's really your fault, then what can you do? You can change how you handle the situation. You can start, becoming a monster or a beast in this company. You start really putting the effort in and really start making the money. You can change that. Then it won't be your fault anymore. And then, then once you start making those results, you won't say the company's a scam. You're going to be praising the company out the wazoo, like the rest of those out there, atypical folk who are out there doing the same thing. So I just wanted to make that video because I'm just tired of, I don't care. At the end of the day, if you're going to call what I'm doing a scam or the company I work for a scam, that's totally fine. I'm seeing the results. So it's working for me. I'm not any different than you. I'm your average Joe Blow schmo, dude, and it's doing something for me, so it can do something for you. You probably have a lot more talents, abilities, skills, and potential than I do. So let's get on the ball and do this together, man. Man or lady or child or senior citizen or whoever's watching out there. All right. Anyways, thanks for watching. Sorry I took up so much of your time. Hey, man, I'd love to see you join my team, and we could do this together, man. And I'm ready to help you if you're ready to make the effort. I really am. I make this promise to you that if you join my team, I will give you all the tools you need to start going where you want to go in life, and get to have the kind of life you really want to have. So and that's my promise to you if you join. But the promise only stands if you're willing to put in the effort, and you'll find out what I mean by that once you go and see the free training that once you click on this link, put your name and email, see the free training. There's no strings attached. It's just to watch it, just to learn more about it. It can't hurt, right? From my mentor. He's really awesome, guys, amazing. And so just see if you want to join my team, if you see what he has to say and you want to join my team, I will be there for you if you're willing to put in the effort. And I'll let you know what that effort is once you join up. Once you go see the video and then get back to me. All right, well, that's enough of me wasting your time. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys are having a great day, and go out there and kill whatever you're doing. Just kill it, man. Even if you don't want to join a business opportunity like this, go out there and kill your 9 to 5, man. Have a good time. Go out there and make your boss happy and make the CEOs a ton of money, man. I hope that if nothing else, you can at least do that and be happy about it, dude. Just enjoy life, go out there and enjoy life. All right, you take care. Hope to see you soon. Peace.